South African singer Tyla took the world by storm with her viral hit Water, but now things aren't looking so smooth. After her new album underperformed in the US, some black American fans are mocking her. And Tyla is also reportedly pointing the finger at her own South African fans, saying they don't show her the same love that Nigerian stars like Tems and Ayra Starr get. Many online are now comparing her rise to Nigeria's leading ladies, questioning if Tyla's star power can last on the global stage.
And another thing, since we're talking about Tyla, I think it's very interesting seeing people bring up Tems and Ayra Starr to put Tyla down. You don't have to put someone down to boost who you like, and it's very disingenuous when you only bring up Ayra Starr or Tems when Tyla is a part of the conversation.
But this isn't just about music. Tyla's proud description of herself as colored, a term used in South Africa to describe a mixed-race community, has sparked a culture war in the United States, where the word is considered offensive and outdated. A lot of African Americans have not been happy with her. For some, it's a clash of cultural contexts. For others, it's a reason to cancel her altogether.
Tyla is a colored woman in the South African context. In the American context, we would consider her black. It's really not that hard. If you understand the context and you understand that different countries have different racial categorizations. Within the context of South Africa, she's a colored woman. She is not black. But when she comes to America and she's in a different context and there's a different racial categorization, we would consider her black.
From viral sensation to controversy magnet, is Tyla's global moment over or just getting started? Many black Americans have a lot to say about this matter. Some black American gays and men are also defending Tyla.
Why isn't Tyla doing well in the United States market or the black American market?
I don't think y'all seem to understand how much FBA hates Tyla. FBA hates Tyla more than anything. They hate her. The moment she came out and said that she was colored and not black, and that in South Africa people like her are referred to as colored, that was it. They have hated her ever since. FBA hates Tyla more than anything. Y'all been waiting for this, huh?
While black American women are criticizing Tyla's EP for selling only less than 4,000 units, and now they are also dragging a race. But the black American men and gays are saying that these women dislike Tyla because she hasn't had cosmetic surgery and doesn't act like prostitutes, just like some other black American female artists. This is Africa Insight Official. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel and drop your comments. Thank you.
Why is everybody trying to think piece why Tyla only sold 3.7 copies? People are like, oh, it's because she's colored. It's because black Americans don't support her. Who are we kidding? Did nobody know the album was coming out? It's a surprise EP with only 4 songs on it, and none of them are hits. Name a Tyla song that ain't water. Name a Tyla. I mean, I'm sure some of you can, but that's my point. It's not because y'all don't like her. It's not because you choose to not like her. Y'all don't know anything about her. This is an EP. It could be a slow burn if any of the songs actually pop up, but the truth of the matter is, didn't nobody know it was coming out. Y'all ain't boycotting her because y'all can't boycott something you didn't know existed. I mean, something is truly only a flop if there has been an active promotional push behind it and people are just not accepting of it and not biting it. We're having a conversation about something we didn't know existed for real. So be realistic, okay? Most people off of the internet don't have any idea or awareness of any of this Tyla is color controversy. Y'all tried to make a controversy about her having Halle hold her award. Most people don't care about that stuff. Play the song Water, they still gonna dance to it. They might not even know who she is. They might not even know her name. They're just like, I like that song.
I've seen a couple of videos now about Tyla's EP flopping, and black Americans have once again come around and said that Tyla needs to apologize for how she sees herself and how she, what she says she is, right? She needs to apologize for using the word colored because in the context of the US, that is a slur. Now, if she needs to apologize and the support that's going to come to her is the same support that Coco Jones gets, and it's the same support that Chloe gets, and Halle, and Justine Skye, and Raven Lene. And I could go on with this list. If that's the support that she's going to get, then you can keep it. You can absolutely keep it. If I was on Tyla's team at the moment with all of this, I would be looking to market her for the UK. marketed towards the UK. Amapiano is banging there at the moment. SA, we will be here for her, but market her.
She's annoying, that girl.
What?
Go ahead.
She seems, again, she's a young woman. I love her debut album. I'm not talking about musically. I'm talking about when she shows up in support of the music. She comes off like a... This is Armand Wiggins' tweet right here, Spiritual World, my girl Big Mel. Hold me down. Armand Wiggins says, hey, I don't think I like Tyla's personality. I think someone needs to check her because she doesn't understand American culture at all. I could not agree more with this. She almost gives off entitled or uppity African. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very off-putting, and it's almost like she expects people to just fall to her feet. That is Armand Wiggins, who I with a lot. Shout out to him. If you don't know him, Google him yourself. But I felt like this before the VMAs, by the way, because she popped up at the Barclays in support of Usher.
Yes, I saw that.
So Tyla's album flopped. All the South Africans that was in my comment section attacking me, come to the front. All this y'all ruined. I'm sorry. When I made a video about this, y'all was attacking me. Now look, they really wanted to make Tyla the face of Afrobeat so bad. When we were telling you people, Tyla, you're black. Tyla, you're black. You didn't want to listen. South Africans was in the comment section telling me, oh, she doesn't have to identify as a black woman. She's colored. She's colored. You came to America with your South African apartheid mentality. You thought it was going to work? When people were telling you, you didn't want to listen? And now you're paying for it. I see you trying to do with the whole future with WizKid. You don't go walk. It's not going to. Mind you, I like Tyla. I think her branding is really good. I think she is packaged. She's like the perfect person to be an artist. The thing about her is just like boom, boom. She got it all. And like her branding, her clothing, everything is just well done.
Tyla's album didn't flop because of Black Americans. Tyla's album is flopping because her fans essentially set her up for failure by being xenophobic, especially towards Black Americans, and claiming that we lack culture. After her using the term color to describe herself, a term that is frequently used for her specific ethnic group within South Africa, but is derogatory and roots from racism and slavery in America. Black Americans have single-handedly been the backbone for American music throughout Hollywood and mainstream media forever, essentially. And a lot of genres of music are rooted in Black American culture. So as a foreigner, to not educate yourself on how certain terms that may be familiar to you are not appropriate to use when you are going to another country and when you are trying to assimilate into a new culture is really just a failure on her PR and her management's part. However, to play devil's advocate, Black Americans have also made it a point to separate themselves from Africans. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because we are very different culturally, as is every single different country in Africa. But we have made it a point to specifically separate ourselves, and not necessarily even in the best ways. A lot of times it has been very derogatory. I remember growing up, I used to hear the term African booty scratcher used to refer to Africans as primitive or less than and lacking. And it essentially was a slur to separate us from them. So with African music becoming more popular within mainstream American music, instead of bridging the gap, it has only increased that gap. With Africans not wanting to be grouped together with Black Americans and vice versa, and celebrating those downfalls and differences, instead of using our similarities to be grouped together, because that's what we'll all be seen as.
Tyla wanted to be the next Rihanna, but let me tell you the difference between Tyla and Rihanna.
Tyla is Tyla and Rihanna is Rihanna, okay? Tyla is not trying to be Rihanna. And I don't even know why you're talking about Rihanna as if she had a wonderful experience when she moved to America. Do you want me to remind y'all what y'all did to Rihanna? Homegirl came here. Y'all gave her to Jay-Z. Jay-Z telling Rihanna there are only two ways to get out of this building, either through the window or through the door. Y'all traumatized that girl. Tyla said no to the program. She did not want to be part of that. Y'all wanted that girl to go down the same route as Rihanna. She said no. You remember what y'all did to Rihanna? After Jay-Z was done with her, y'all gave her to Chris Brown. Chris Brown! Have y'all ever taken the time to read the transcript of that aggression? Y'all wanted to treat Tyla the way you treated Rihanna, y'all wanted Tyla to date one of these gang banging whatever rapper and suffer the same way Rihanna suffered, just for the sake of being black.
Tyla's EP or her album did not flop because of Black Americans. It flopped because of her fan base. They got on this internet and they were so nasty and so disrespectful. And disrespectful isn't even the word. Disrespect is what they said that the Louisiana people did during that parade. They got on here and they were so nasty and so hateful. They were making a mockery of slavery, of the unaliving of young black children, of black people in general. I really don't think it has much to do with Tyla, because there's so many artists from all over Africa that come here that we love. So many female artists, and we got like Wizkid, we got Davido. He was born in Atlanta, but we got Burna Boy now. Real quick with Burna Boy, I will say he rubbed me the wrong way when he got on his album and was like, oh, African Americans need to remember first that they were African. Sir, know your place, stay in your lane. Because I do hate when people try to tell Black Americans about Black Americans or Black American culture when they have no idea the history of our people. And they be having absolutely no idea what we know.
All that I've gathered from all of y'all's fussing is that y'all don't know the fucking answer either. Because some of y'all are saying that she's Zulu, which means that she's black. Some of y'all are saying that she's not even black because her family is Indian. And so I am only now more confused than I've ever been. We haven't solved anything. But here's what I know. Tyla's not American, but she has come to America to expand her music to a larger audience. For the US, music is one of our largest exports, right? If you want to make it globally with music, usually an artist has to come through the US. Which means that what y'all are talking about, oh, in South Africa it's this, in South Africa it's that, isn't really the point here. Because while that may be factual and true, she has to, because she's an artist, she has to be marketed here. Forget about her identity or how she feels. Forget about how y'all feel. Forget about how y'all are arguing in the comments. A company has to package and market this woman to the US after this one song. How are they going to fucking market her? Because that is absolutely crucial. Because if they go on saying that this woman is not black and she's using black hairstyles, that's going to be a problem. If they go on saying that she is black only for her to say I'm not black, that's going to alienate a fan base. Or if she says that I am black but I prefer to be called colored, how well is asking a group of people that you're trying to market to call you a slur that affects them, that makes them feel uncomfortable, that they don't like hearing? How well is that going to work for you for building a fan base? And lastly, there's those of y'all who are sick of the song, which is not a group I fucking belong to.
I'm sorry, but Tyla is not an Afrobeats artist. She's an Afro-pop artist. And I think it's very lazy of VMAs to have her as an Afrobeats nominee when her sound isn't Afrobeats at all.
And I mean, we can be honest, that whole situation that happened at the VMAs with Tyla is not that serious. However, it's just time for her time to be up. And it's been time ever since she said, I'm colored, I'm not black. And it's been time, especially ever since she did that Breakfast Club interview. It just, we said it then, we just don't see it for her anymore. Not only that, the South Africans, y'all online, y'all really have made it worse for her. Y'all really are the nail in the coffin for her, if I'm being honest. Just the anti-blackness, the xenophobia that you guys are showing towards us, the racism, like, we don't, we're good. We're good. I hope that she has a prosperous career overseas. But as far as in the black community, it was already done. So this whole situation is just like, we just need another reason. Her time is up. I wish her well. I think she's talented, but it's over. It's over with. It's over and done with.
Okay, so this is my last video about Tyla. It is what it is. I just want to ask a couple questions because I'm seeing other discourses and other people making their opinions and commentary. But I made a live about this because I don't consider Tyla black. And I want to know, if you are a black American, why do you consider her black if you consider her black? Because I just thought we were all on the same page that, you know, when she did the Breakfast Club interview, it should have just been like, hey, back in where I'm from, South Africa, it's considered colored. In America, I'd be considered biracial. This is my heritage, my ethnic background. I have some black in me, blah, blah, blah. But I don't look at Tyla and say that's a little black girl, personally. And I do understand some of the opposition's kind of like critiques when they're saying like people are trying to make it seem like she's a black girl. She is not. And that's okay. Because some people keep bringing up Rihanna. But Rihanna is black. She's black, okay? She said it. She's black. She comes from a black woman. Like, very clearly, Rihanna is a black girl, okay? She just happened to have an accent. Like, please, please.